Aaron the Plumber pressing criminal charges on old Wack 100. This goes back to the original beef, bro. When Wack 100 was allegedly, he didn't allege it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't stick up for him. Look, I like Wack 100. I like you. I can't stick up for him because he was totally wrong, bro. He threatened that man, mother and kids. He said he coming for everybody. Let's get into the content, but it is a warrant has been issued on old Wack 100. Terroristic threats and conspiracy to commit murder. And Wack 100 ain't even that type of guy. But sometimes your mouth will write a check your ass can't cash. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. He was terribly wrong for that. He was terribly wrong for that. And that's something that'll make it war forever. But I'm going to tell you YNs and big bros, unks, granddaddies, OGs, whatever you think you might be. War isn't good for anybody. It only fucks up the money. It only fucks up the money, whether it's death, jail, or hell that comes because of that. War isn't good for anybody, but let's get into this content because Wack 100 is about to find himself in a world of trouble. A world of trouble. And shout out Aaron the Plumber for keeping it real. Sometimes, especially, all the time actually, if you're not in the same type of gang organizations that they are in, you don't want to be no parts of it. No parts of it. Niggas that fuck around with that shit finish last. Point blank period. As a man, you should be able to walk around this good earth by yourself without a flag in your pocket, knowing they gonna respect you without it. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's get into the content, fam, because Aaron the Plumber ain't playing with Wack 100. Unfortunately, this time might be the time that Wack find himself in some trouble. Let's get into the content, fam.
And Wack 100 has a warrant for his arrest for terroristic threats, and they finna pursue conspiracy to commit murder charges on Brodesky too. So this ain't no surprise. Y'all gonna hear from me first, man. You feel me? They finna be on here. Aaron's a snitch. He's a rat. He's a rat. Man, I guess so, Brodesky. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you feel me? This was a tough decision for me to make. You feel me? It's definitely, and then how Wack, you really influenced my decision too, man. You know what I'm saying? How bro was trying to, he was going to Northern Cali, you know what I'm saying, trying to turn people against me with some fake paperwork. I swear to God, bro, the bro that popped me, I never told him. Detectives just text me, never made no statement, but I did tell on Wack. On mamas, I told on him. You feel me? Is it okay with somebody threatening somebody, mom and children? Bro, if you would have threatened me, you know what I'm saying? It would have been, it is what it is. You feel me? When we cross paths, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But moms, oh, bro, you didn't take it to another level on me. Even when I was active, I ain't never threatened nobody, mom or no children. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody's okay with women and children getting hurt or women and children threatening to be hurt, bro, you need to be in jail too. Never made no statement. You guys should thank Vlad22 and Adam22 for strengthening the police department's case. Mr. Wack Not 100 has a warrant for his arrest for conspiracy to commit murder and for terroristic threats. And for those that continue to try to set people up with Hispanic women in Los Angeles, you know, you're being investigated. And if you're not aware of the term gang stalking, you know, you can and will be arrested for it if you continue, because you're being investigated.
A lot of people gonna say Aaron the Plumber weak for this. He's saving his family's life. When somebody tell you something like that, bro, don't wait for the day that you get that phone call and one of your loved ones have really been affected by some bullshit that these niggas are on. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. What he did was some man shit. That's man shit. Why? You can't be worried about everybody calling you a snitch and all this other type of shit. That's why, that's when what happens in life and you get what you get, You deserve it because you didn't take the proper steps to ensure your family's safety, bro. Big bros, white men, aunts, OGs, granddaddies, whatever you may call yourself, whatever you think you possess within you. You gotta stop this shit. You gotta stop this shit. Women, kids, old people have always been off limits. But since y'all changing the rules of engagement, changing the rules of the game, niggas gotta switch it up on y'all. Unfortunately, bro, these guys wanna be street. Street people, Pyro, Crip, whatever you wanna call yourself. You know what I mean? You know what come with that. You know what come with it. Death, hell, and jail. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can't duck them forever. But once you start threatening women, kids, and old people, a nigga know you ain't on shit. You ain't on shit and you must be eradicated. Point blank period, however you can get him. I'm all for it, bro. Sitting from my angle, it's all entertainment. Everything that everybody choose to do all over this internet is my entertainment. It's what makes me laugh for better or for worse. You know what I mean? For better or for worse. Meaning you might be going through the worst shit ever. Once you make that shit popular and I see it on my screen, I'm gonna be laughing at your problems. Yeah, I'm gonna be laughing at your problems and calling you all type of idiots and all type of shit. That's what type of nigga I am. Yeah, what type of nigga I am. I ain't crying for you. Point blank, I ain't crying for you. When I see Tyrese, oh, my baby, my Shayla. I'm laughing, you know. Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm not thinking like, oh, put him back around his kid. I'm laughing at you when old Kanye said he was sucking off his cousin, Stevie. First of all, that I laughed at him. Yeah, I laughed at him. Why? You wasn't who I thought you was from the beginning. Point blank period. That's what you showed me. You were admitting that you were a cocksucker. I initially laughed like the Joker. I'm that guy. I'm gonna laugh at things that you wouldn't think I'd laugh at. I laugh in the most awkward times. They be like, that ain't funny, Scars. It is to me. You know what I mean? That's all that matters, is that it makes me laugh. When I see it on a TV screen, computer screen, phone screen, it's not real to me. It's not real to me. Why? Because if you wanted to keep that personal, you would have kept it personal. Point blank, period. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. But unfortunately, this ain't gonna end well for old Wack 100. Yeah, this ain't gonna end well for him. And the plumber, and the man really a plumber, bro. In his spare time, he's literally unclogging shitty fucking toilets, fixing the drains at the bottom. The nigga really be working. Now, I didn't like him originally. Aaron the plumber sounds like he do OnlyFans content. I wasn't rocking with it, and still don't know him like that. Might be doing something like that. They called him the Ninja Turtle and all this other type of shit. I don't know him. I'ma just tell you what he's doing to old Wack 100. I can salute that. It ain't about, oh, he's a snitch, he's a snitch. Look, he ain't ratting on me. Why? I don't trust no nigga further than I can throw him. Meaning, I always been the type of nigga do my dirt on my own. Yeah, do it lonely. Yeah, real shit. I don't want you to know nothing about me that you could potentially use years down the line. That ain't how we rocking. That ain't how we operating. I used to hang with bosses, still do. Hang with bosses. Bosses, that's all I know. Bosses, meaning how you get your money is your business. How I get mine is mine. But when we all come around, you know everybody got money. You know what I mean? Real shit. That's all that matters, bro. You ain't got to know how a nigga making his dime. You don't want to be no parts of that. Real shit. You don't want to be no parts of that. Why? They can always snitch on you. Yeah, they can always snitch on you. So the best thing you could do, be by your motherfucking self. Learn how to maneuver and take this world by yourself. The same way you came in this world is the same way you're gonna go out. Alone. Alone. So you must learn how to maneuver alone. That's what's gonna build your strength. Your strength is gonna be built off the fact that you don't need nobody else to get where you going. It might take you longer, but that's what Nipsey was talking about when he was talking about the marathon. The marathon. Nick can go out the house and run a sprint every day, but unfortunately, that ain't gonna get you where you want to go. You gotta put the hours in. You gotta put the man hours in, bro. Gotta put the man hours in for whatever niche skill you might possess. You have to put the man hours in. If you don't got no man hours, you just got a little knowledge on the fact you ain't going nowhere. You gotta put the man hours in. You gotta do that shit for free. What Fabulous was talking about when he say do it for the love. You gotta learn how to do that shit for free and for the lowest little payment until your payments rise. One day they will rise. You know, it might take a year, it might take 3, might take 5. You know what I mean? Anything that's worth having takes a little while, man. Run your marathons. Stop running behind these little gangs and thinking that you gon' partake in those matters and it's gonna come out good for you. You're not gonna come out clean on the other side. All that shit gonna do is ruin you, just like it's ruining old Wack 100, because it makes him talk in such a way that basically he wrote a check his ass can't cash right now. Yeah, he's gonna bail out. He's gonna bail out on this, but ain't no ducking it. The worst thing ever is for Wack 100 to find himself in the same correctional institution as Big U. Big U gonna book him. Big U gonna book him. They ain't gonna be cool behind the walls, fam. Big U been wanting to touch him for a minute. When Wack 100 get on that main line, they gonna tear his ass off the bone, cause even the Pyrus ain't rocking with him. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. They call Wack a rat. They call him a rat. So for you to call Aaron the Plumber one, hey, they play the same game. If you ask me, 2 niggas from the same cloth. They cut from the same cloth, fam. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Y'all drop it in the comments. I can't stay on it all day. But Scars from the Playground, we are here to play. Point blank period, we here to play. And yeah, you're gonna see me, but this summer is about making that money. On top of that, I'm going to Brooklyn soon. You know what I mean? So right now, I just gotta basically survive the summer. I survive the next couple weeks, nigga. I might be a billionaire. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Y'all drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. We going Tet way. I'm gonna say that again. Like, share, subscribe, because we going Tet way. Jump on now. Yeah, don't wait till you start seeing me. Man, jump on now. Why? Because it's real. When it's real, you know it. I'm going to say that again. When it's real, you know it when you hear it. It ain't about staying on script. Stay on script, G. Look, this is my script. There wasn't a lot of niggas on there. You watching the Scars from the Playground show. This is my script. I write the script. I make the script. I dictate where I go within the script. All you gotta do is watch. Like, share, subscribe. You gonna see where it goes. Scars from the Playground. Scars from the Playground. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But what a lot of people don't know, even them sticks and stones won't break me. 6'4", 200. You know what I mean? I've always been the biggest, the largest, like Big X would like to refer to himself as. But that's me, you know what I mean? That's me, Thugger. They call me Thugger. Shout out Young Thugger. And nigga been having my name for a minute, and I just roll with it. But you know what? I'm Scars from the Playground, so he could have it. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real, bro. Y'all go check out the music. Music going up. I got a new album coming out this summer. When Thugger dropped that You Scuddy and Gunna drop his album before YB go on tour, you gonna hear me release one of the best CDs of 2025, because I was doing it in 2024. Get what? Went over their heads. You know what I mean? Yeah, went over their heads. I'm futuristic like J Money. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm futuristic like J Money, and that ain't no shot to old Albert Walker. But J Money is the originator of that soft shit. That's the drip god, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Y'all drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace. If they throw it, I'ma catch it. I play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.